evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Buildup Center for the third and final match day of the 2014 U.S. Soccer NTC Invitational. Today's second match features the United States taking on Australia. And now, U.S. Soccer presents the United States versus Australia.
Welcome back to the U.S. Soccer National Training Center Invitational from Carson, California, inside the StubHub Center. I'm Troy Barty, and tonight we bring you the final match of the tournament between Australia and the USA, where a champion will be crowned. Both teams are tied with 6 points, but the USA could draw tonight and still claim the tournament as they hold a +1 advantage over Australia due to goal differential. Australia beat Bermuda 4-1 on Monday and followed it up with a dramatic 5-4 win against Chile on Wednesday. The USA got here by defeating Chile 2-1 on Monday and then beat Bermuda 4-0 on Wednesday to set up this thrilling NTC Invitational final here tonight from the StubHub Center. Now, here are the anthems for Australia and the United States.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise to the playing of the national anthem of Australia, followed by the national anthem of the United States.
Now your starting lineups for Australia. In goal, number 1, Jordan Thurtell. Left back, number 16, Ben Garuccio. In the back along with him, number 4, Ben Warland. Number 5, Riley Woodcock, and right back, Scott Galloway. In the midfield, number 6, Haji Gligor. Number 10, Stephen Mock. Number 7, Shannon Brady. Number 23, Daniel De Silva. And number 8, Awar Mobile. And up top, number 9, Brandon Borello. For the USA, in goal, number 1, Zach Steffen. Left back, number 2, John Riquejo Jr. Center back, number 5, Michael Amick. Center back, number 4, Connor Donovan. And right back, number 13, Chris O'Dai Aston. Midfielder, number 16, Fernando Arce. Number 6, Russell Canoose. And in midfield, number 7, Paul Ariola. Number 24, Tommy Thompson gets to start tonight. And on the right side, number 11, Zach Pfeffer. Up top, what a lot of people have been talking about, number 8, Lyndon Gooch. Very exciting to see him up there working up top this evening. Should be a great game here at the StubHub Center. Both teams showing their top lineups for this final to claim the NTC Invitational Tournament.
Please rise for a moment of silence. U.S. Soccer and Football Federation of Australia asks you to join us in honoring and remembering the victims from Malaysian Flight 17 that crashed in Ukraine on July 17. Thank you.
And a nice moment of silence there by both teams for Malaysia Flight 17. Lots of professional talent all over the field here this evening for both Australia and USA. The majority of the young Socceroos make their living in Australia playing in the Hyundai A-League. And for the USA, you have players playing domestically in Mexico and Europe, all over. So an international flavor here tonight for the final game of the NTC Invitational. Referees tonight, Victor Rivas, Andrew Bigelow, Ramon Bermudez Jr., and Bernard Hosso. We are underway here at the StubHub Center between Australia and the U.S. U-20 men's national team. Haji Gligor there with the interception, turned over. Lyndon Gooch looks to control and does. Plays a nice left-footed ball over the top for Zach Pfeffer, who's offsides. Nice idea early by Lyndon Gooch. Cleared away by John Riquejo. Fernando Arce, the nice takeaway. Ball goes back to Thurtle, who plays a suspect ball into the midfield, but works out. Brandon Burrell now with the ball. The man to watch out for is Awar Mobile. 4 goals and assists so far this tournament. Lightning quick, great 1v1 player, and will sure cause the U.S. some issues this evening.
Time, get there!
Throw in United States.
Now we're up, Connor, up!
Grigor lays it off for Mobile.
Connor, left! Boys up! Now we're up!
USA can't control, gives it back to Australia. Takes their time in the back. Bit of a feeling out process here the first 10-15 minutes. As Australia has the first chance of the game, Zach Steffen comes out and takes control of his box. Nice early chance by Australia. Good through ball there by Riley Woodcock. Bit of a heavy touch. And Steffen in the right place at the right time. Good positional awareness by the Maryland goalkeeper. Haji Gligor, captain, on the ball for the young Socceroos. Stephen Mock and Fernando Arce battle in the midfield. That'll be a fun matchup to watch this evening. Both 2 physical players. Russell Canoes cannot maintain possession. Zach Pfeffer lays it off for Canoes. Plays it back as Borello makes the challenge out for USA throw. Looks like the American Outlaws showed their support tonight. A nice section from them here at the StubHub Center. Australia throw in, looking to flick on Mobile. You can see a glimpse of his speed, but Chris O'Dea asked him is right there to try and match him all night long. Connor Donovan plays it back. Amick now and Pfeffer back and forth. Tab Ramos said it. U.S. men's national team head coach Tab Ramos said at the beginning of the week that this team is going to have to grind out games, maybe more so than other teams have in the past, meaning they lack a little creativity, but they make up for it in how they play and how they work and how they fight together. Nice run here by Tommy Thompson. Left-footed ball into the middle, cleared away by Riley Woodcock, and a goal-saving header goal line clearance by Riley Woodcock. The Perth Glory fullback surely saving a goal there. And on the corner, swung into the box, cleared away by Australia. Ariola swings it into the box. Arce looks like he collided heads. Immediate call for the doctors whenever there's a potential head injury. And a replay of that collision. Arce goes into the back of Alessi. Hopefully nothing serious. It doesn't appear to be. Tab yelling over at Fernando to see if he's all right. Fernando gives him the thumbs up. Both players ready to return at the center line.
Good, now we're up. Stop the line. Right up.
Gligor looking for Mobile, but cut out
Hey, wait, go.
by Odiah
Keep
Stem.
it going, keep it going. Good. Turn, Romy. Man. Hey.
A difficult collision here on the left sideline in front of the USA bench. Shoulder to shoulder. Didn't look too serious. Nonetheless, didn't look like it felt good either. As you see Romain Gall there, he subbed in the 8th minute for Zach Pfeffer. It appears when you make a substitution that early that Pfeffer is suffering from some sort of injury. It doesn't appear to be serious as he's still sitting on the bench and looks very unhappy that he was not able to go.
Chris wide, contain, keep him wide, Chris.
Our Mobile working one-on-one. You can see the foot skills there. He puts a nice ball in the middle, and it's Stephen Mock who almost puts his left-footed shot in the upper left-hand corner. Our Mobile making his presence felt early. As you can see, just a little off Stephen Mock with his left foot. So far, Australia with 2 very nice opportunities of their own. John Requejo looking for Lyndon Gooch. Romain Gall thinks about shooting. Gets off a shot deflected. No problem for Thurtle. Australia content. It's moving it around the back, taking their time, making sure they keep their shape. Danielle De Silva for Shannon Brady. Looked to get it back to De Silva, but could not. De Silva, Perth Glory standout. Second youngest in A-League history, signing his contract at 15. Headed to AS Roma after the next A-League season. Participated in the U-20 World Cup in Turkey also. A good talent. Number 23, Daniel De Silva.
Romy, beware of him. Sir, whistle. Together, Tommy. Left.
Now the
left,
free kick
left. Good.
from Australia. Whipped in, no problem there for Stefan. Now, Michael Amick looks for Lyndon Gooch. Bit of a forced pass. Australia. Nice skills there by Stephen Mock.
Keep it wide, Romy. Connor, 23.
Back to Thurtle. Igor back to Thurtle. And out of bounds, USA throw. Thurtle tells his players to get up the field. As he looks to pick out Brady. Rakejo now with throw in. Gooch gets it back to Rakejo, back to Gooch. And the USA will start over. Russell Canoes.
Good, Mike.
15 minutes gone by here at the StubHub Center between USA and Australia. Some good chances from both sides. Australia with two good attempts on goal. USA had one of their own that was cleared off the goal line. Both teams keeping the ball in front of them. Tommy Thompson now on the right wing. Looks to get it back, cannot, and a hard foul over on the right-hand side. Paul Ariola is down on the ground. Let's see what referee Victor Rivas has in store for Ben Warland. Just a stern talking to. That happened right in front of the American Outlaw section. They seem very displeased with that challenge. Nice ball over the top by Connor Donovan. Now Paul Ariola on the ball. Heavy touch, but he can get to it. Lyndon Gooch looks to slide in, just out of his reach. Now, Tommy Thompson, very quick and shifty, scored a brilliant goal last game. One touch cut to his right foot and finished top corner. Tommy Thompson, San Jose Earthquakes' first homegrown player. Spent a year at college at Indiana. Where he was Big Ten Freshman of the Year. Australia playing out of their own end. Foul there on Gall. And the USA looks to attack on the left-hand side with Gall. Gall tries to fit it in, but can't. And a nice tackle there by Gligor. Tommy Thompson trying to go one-on-one, ball gets away from him. Mock now. Looks for Borello. De Silva. Connor Donovan wins that battle. Now, Haji Gligor. Sydney FC player is Haji Gligor. 4 games played, 1 started for Sydney FC. Also played in U-20 World Cup in Turkey. This is only the 4th US U-20 men's national team camp. Tab Ramos says the team has yet to establish an identity as they are still in the identification process, looking to identify the players to who will go to the U-20 World Cup next summer in New Zealand. Tab said by November he hopes to have an identity for this team, meaning he hopes to have a better idea on who the players will be to go through qualifying for that World Cup in New Zealand. Australia is likely to be there also, which means this is a great test for the US U-20 squad. Free kick outside the box by Gall. We'll call it 23 yards. And he winds up. Nice looking shot off the crossbar. Beautiful dipping right foot. Just a hair too high. Great technique there by Romain Gall. Romain Gall of FC Lorient in France. A tough collision there by Mock and Knus. Gall showing some flashy footwork. It doesn't work out. Now De Silva Finds Brady on the right. Brady working on Rakeho. Nothing doing. However, earns a corner for Australia. And here's the replay of the free kick. Beautiful looking ball. Just a little unlucky. A little too strong there.
John, you're going to come a little high there. See if you can recover quicker. Make it easier on yourself.
Australia slow to take this corner.
Where are you, bro? Come here. No.
It looks like Ben Garuccio will take it. A good left-footed player.
Romy, watch 23. Tommy, watch 7.
This will be an in-swinger for Stefan. And across. Very nice touch to it for Stefan. If not, Australia was there on the back post to pounce. A much-needed knuckle by Stefan. Out of bounds. USA throw.
Step the line.
And a wayward clearance there by Chris Odoye-Aston.
Good, Connor, now up.
Romain Gall. Arce. Out of bounds on Thompson. And all the way back to Stefan. Roquejo now on the left.
Yes!
Tries to get past his man, cannot. Australia throw. Awar Mobile quiet thus far for Australia, 25 minutes into the game. As they now work the left side of the field to try and get him the ball. Mobile now at his feet, nice back heel. And a nice square ball across the box, just over the bar by Shannon Brady. A tough challenge, but a good one. Goal saving by the USA. There's Garuccio with the nice left foot. And Raquello comes across him. Comes across Shannon Brady awfully hard. I believe the ref has signaled for a corner, and he has. Shannon Brady looks to be in a little pain. We'll see whether or not Australia has to make a substitution. And the cross. Stefan Strong in the air. Looks to distribute quickly and does. Romain Gall. Heavy touch, but is still able to recover. Out for USA throw-in. Be interesting. It looks now like Australia head coach Paul O'Con is going to his bench. It appears Joshua Satoro is getting warmed up for Australia And it looks like Shannon Brady will not be able to return. Which is unfortunate for him and the Socceroos. Now Gooch for Gall. Gall 1v1, nice right foot into the box. Beautiful ball. Arce could not get his volley down and on frame. But nice looking soccer there by USA. Plenty of time and space for Gall. Decides to pick out Arce and does, and just a little difficult to control. In fact, Joshua Sotoro has entered the game for Shannon Brady in the 28th minute. So each team subbing early due to injury. You are allowed to make 6 substitutions in this tournament. However, you can only stop play in the second half 3 times to make those 6 substitutions. Now to Amick. Tries to find Gall. Ball falls to Ariola, who takes a crack. And out for a goal kick. Paul Ariola, Club Tijuana, born in Chula Vista. Played for the same Arsenal FC club in Temecula that Carlos Bocanegra did. Also a Galaxy Academy product. An exciting player for the U.S. squad. Paul is joined by 2 other of his Club Tijuana teammates, John Requejo and Fernando Arce. 3 Club Tijuana players for the U.S. U-20 men's national team here in this camp. Now Australia. Mobile wasn't getting the ball enough on the left. He's moved over to the right. Coach Paul Ocon told me he has the freedom to roam wherever he needs to go. Here he is now on the ball, but looks like the ball went out of bounds and did. USA throw in. Awar Mobile, quite the story. Born in Kenya, spent half of his life in a refugee camp, moved to Australia in 2006, and now gladly calls Australia home as he's lived there now over half his life. Plays for Adelaide United and scored his first goal against the Wellington Phoenix. Adelaide United is very high on Awar Mobile.
Russell right! Russell right!
Throw in for Australia. It's Woodcock.
Double!
Finds Borrello, who's been quiet. Foul, no foul there. Even Haji Gligor, I think, thought he fouled Paul Ariola. But referee Victor Rivas says play on. That brought Tab Ramos out of his seat. Australia, Daniel De Silva, attacking midfielder. Nice ball out to Riley Woodcock. De Silva with a nice ball to the back post, but no one's there. Awar Mobile attacking the defense of the USA. Gets his right-footed cross into the box. And De Silva with the long-range shot, beautifully deflected out by Zach Steffen. Nice first-time shot by De Silva. Steffen showing you his aerial abilities. Australia now with the corner. Ball's in. Steffen doesn't get as much as he'd like on it, but gets it out of the box. Borello lets it go out for Australia throw-in. Australia elects to slow the game down. 34th minute, 0-0 here at the StubHub Center. Final game of the NTC Invitational. USA could tie this game and win the tournament due to goal differential. Here's a nice ball into the box, cleared away. But believe me, the USA are not playing to tie this game. These guys are looking to build towards next summer, and every opportunity to play a match together is an important one. As goes the same for Australia. And ref blows foul. Looked like it was going to be an opportunity for Australia. USA building from the back. Requejo on the left. Nice fake dummy by Gall. Lets it roll by, and he's off. Finds Lyndon Gooch in the left side. Gooch looking for a penalty. Ref lets it play on. Now this game's starting to get a little heated. Ref might need to dip into his pocket to get a little control of this game. But it appears players and coaches unhappy with the way this one's going thus far. Australia trying to work that left-hand channel. Awar Mobile now playing top of the right side. Stephen Mock. Nice turn and pass to De Silva. Finds Woodcock, who looks for Mobile. Too strong on the pass. USA has scored 6 goals this tournament, given up 1, giving them a +5 goal differential, whereas Australia has scored 9 goals, but given up 5 of their own, meaning USA holds the advantage by 1. Nice effort there by Lyndon Gooch. Left-footed shot is off the post. He thought surely it was in. A beautiful strike from distance. a touch too much. He is a YouTube sensation. He's known for scoring with both feet for the Sunderland Academy. That's Sunderland in England, for those, if I did not make myself clear enough. He's a standout on the U-21 squad they have over there. And Australia's through her on the right. Borrello, nice ball. Into the middle. Connor Donovan with the nice clearance. And you can see Gooch wind up with the left foot. Just pings it off the right post.
Tommy, go, 11. Tommy, 11.
De Silva with a corner for Australia. Sends it in. Out of bounds. USA goal kick. "39 minutes played and we're still scoreless here at the StubHub Center between USA and Australia. The final match of the NTC Invitational, which has actually played out all week and wound up to actually be a final here. Couldn't ask for anything more, as two teams both have a chance to win the tournament. Ariola, nice ball into the box. Arce with the laser right at the keeper. Thurtle in the right spot. Denies Fernando Arce a goal. And foul there to stop the attack by Canus. And here's a look at that shot by Arce right at Thurtle, who does well with it, but he didn't have much to do. USA turns it over. Australia gives it right back. The ref blows foul. Nice turnout here Friday evening at the StubHub Center in Carson, California. The National Training Center Invitational. Two really good squads on the field to put on a good show for these fans. Mobile, ball at his feet, attacking USA defense. Goes all the way to the left. Connor Donovan did well there.
Don't turn, Chris. Be strong.
Tommy Thompson in the corner, looking to earn a corner, or excuse me, a throw in. Does not. Winds up USA ball in the end. A little uncertainty there on the throw in. Arce tackled there by Mock, who looks to get Borrello the ball but cannot.
Time.
USA a little slow getting the ball off their feet, switching the field. Romain Gall could not get around the defense. Neither can our Mobile. Australia corner. John Roquejo with the tackle. As you can see, the come from behind speed there by Roquejo. Nice hustle by the left back.
Halfway, John, halfway. Tommy, 23.
Australia seems adamant to kill as much time as possible on dead ball situations. As the ref signals, hurry up. Now the in-swinger cleared away by Donovan. Swing and a miss there.
Well done, Ross.
Nice block by Knus. Gall for Gooch. Got numbers to the back post if he can get it there. Cannot. Nice defense by Australia. Stephen Mock looks to spray the ball wide, but right to Odai Aston. Tommy Thompson to Fernando Arce. Arce taking his time. Michael Amick, UCLA standout. And sloppy bit of defending there by Romain Gall. There have been several chances in this first half. Neither team has been able to convert. Setting up for a thrilling second half to cap off the NTC Invitational. We're in the 44th minute. Fourth official about to indicate how much stoppage time. Stephen Mock for De Silva. And Mobile with the nice touch, takedown. But even better defense there by John Requejo. And quite the collision at midfield. Darn near 35 yards out from goal. Jordan Thurtle comes out. Puts it into that attack, not to the liking of Lyndon Gooch. Lyndon Gooch has hit the pitch quite a few times so far in this first half. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added, only 1 minute. Now it's Woodcock. Mock to Gligor. Mobile takes a heavy touch, gets it back. Gligor to Alessi. Back over to Woodcock on the right. And a searching ball that leaves even Riley Woodcock a little puzzled. We're into stoppage time here of the first half at the StubHub Center between USA and Australia. And there's the halftime whistle. Score at halftime here at the StubHub Center. USA 0, Australia 0. Pretty even first half. Both teams had their chances. Keepers coming up pretty big for both teams. Second half should provide quite the theater. Make sure and stick around and join us in just a little bit on ussoccer.com.
I think there are a lot of positive takeaways from the team's performance in Brazil. I think nobody thought that we're going to make it through the group of death. We did that. I mean, not only playing really well, but also signaling the other teams that we are a team now that wants to go eye to eye. I think we had the last group game against Germany in the last minute. We had two chances with Clint and Alejandro Bedoya that we actually could have equalized that game. We had Portugal right on the edge, unfortunately conceding a goal in the very last second of stoppage time and so forth. Then you reach your limits. You reach your limits against Belgium with not only a very, very good team, but also with a dramatic kind of extra time period that we went 2 goals down, we came almost back. Clint had the chance to equalize the game right before the end, and obviously if one of those ball goes in the regular time. But there's a lot of ifs always, when you kind of summarize a World Cup, if this would have happened or the other thing. So it's, I think, overall tremendous performance by the team. Organizational wise, we did everything right. I think our staff, the planning was really well done. We were there top notch, And I think we learn a lot, moving forward. We see that talent is coming through. Talent always deserves a chance to come on the field, and so going forward now, obviously we want to give the younger generation now a chance to prove that they can do it even better than the players that went to Brazil. So it's exciting times for U.S. soccer. Well, from this World Cup, really going forward, we can take a lot of lessons. Obviously we want to become more consistent once we get into the knockout stage. We want to win knockout games. So what does it mean? It means we have to become mentally stronger. We have to believe that we can kind of win those 50-50 battles against big teams, and we have to find ways, to tell the younger generation not to be worried too much. To take risks and kind of leave the respect that you have for a big name, leave it back in the locker room. That means, we have to work a lot more with the younger generations. We have to have a bigger influence in our youth national teams. We have to go deeper in our academy system. We have to improve, coaches' education. We have to improve on every grassroots level possible. And then you build basically that culture of belief that you go, once you go into a knockout stage, to go even further into a quarter and hopefully in the semifinal one day and make things happen. So I think the foundation is there. The foundation is very solid, built also before my time through Bruce Arena and Bob Red and all the coaches that worked before, because the US team now qualified 7 times in a row for a World Cup. So now we have to learn to step it up even higher and challenge the bigger nations on their level. I think for the players, the biggest lesson they take out of this World Cup is really to understand what it takes to play every 4 or 5 days on the highest level, physically, mentally, and also tempo-wise. That's what we prepared them for. They were very well prepared, but as we saw against Belgium, here and there we hit the wall, because it is a completely different speed level. It's a completely different mental approach in a World Cup than you experience with your club teams. So the key message is, get used to play and perform every 4 or 5 days. Ask always the maximum for yourself and try to play your game on the highest level possible. So take this information with to your club team and step it up. Become a leader in your club team. Make sure that you stand out there and inspire the next ones in line. Give that information on, pass it on to all the younger players now coming through the ranks and help them to grow as fast as they can. Well, we want to take the enthusiasm and the energy that was developed now through the last couple of weeks in the World Cup and pass it on to the next generation. We want to inspire them. We want to help them to understand you got to train more, you got to work more, you got to understand it's a lifestyle to become a soccer professional player, and take it as a whole year program. Take it and don't rest. Never be satisfied, never be content. Always aim for the next goal. The highest goal for the young generation is playing in a World Cup. So if you want to get into a World Cup, that only goes through a lot of games, through a lot of training sessions, and through good coaching and people that inspire them. So I think that the great thing taking from this World Cup is really the positive energy that is created around soccer in the entire country. So we have to kind of take that energy into the youth system and help them grow even faster.
Welcome back to USsoccer.com's coverage of the NTC Invitational from the StubHub Center in Carson, California. 0-0 is your score at halftime between USA and Australia, but that's not due to lack of chances, as both teams had several of them. Australia started out quickly with a nice through ball by Woodcock in for Borello, but Zach Steffen, quick off his line, smothered any chance there for Borello. USA on the other side, Fernando Arce robbed off the line by Riley Woodcock. Been really back and forth action. Beautiful free kick by Romain Gall that hit the crossbar. Lyndon Gooch also hit the side post. Chances on both sides here at the StubHub Center. Final game of the NTC Invitational between Australia and USA. And we're underway. Final half of the tournament to determine who will be crowned winner of the NTC Invitational. Like we mentioned previously, the USA could draw this match and win the tournament based on goal differential. However, they are not looking to settle for a tie, as Lyndon Gooch drives, hits a beautiful low right-footed shot off the woodwork again, almost ricochets off Thurtle and into the net, but out for a USA corner kick. Second time we've seen Gooch fire from distance and hit the post. Nice right-footed low shot. The last shot off the post by Gooch was a left-footed shot. And now the corner to the back post. Thurtle clears it away. And Australia cannot keep it in. With a little push there by Lyndon Gooch. And Tommy Thompson in the corner for Adoy Steen, who crosses it right in to Jordan Thurtle. Our first game of the evening, we saw Chile beat Bermuda by the score of 2-0. Goals coming by way of Camilo Rodriguez and Ignacio Geraldinho. Chile's only win of the tournament. Now Australia can't connect as Roquejo intercepts and gives it right back. Mock in the middle, plays it back out of danger. And a wayward clearance there by Thurtle. Chris Vodaistim taken down on the right side. Amick getting forward. Center back showing some forward prowess there. It's Tommy Thompson. Looks to cut in. Dishes it off to Romain Gall, who has nothing. He's forced back to Arce, who's pushed in the back by Stephen Locke. The right forearm. And this is a semi-dangerous spot for a USA free kick. Russell Canoes will take the free kick, who's been very quiet tonight. Hasn't had much of the ball. Plays it towards the back post. Defended well by Australia. And all the way back to Zach Steffen. Maryland goalkeeper has looked very calm back there this evening. He's made 2 big saves. USA have had 8 shots, 3 on target versus Australia's 2. And there's been quite a few fouls in that first half. 7 for the US and 5 for Australia. Romain Gall with the nice run, drops it off for Paul Areola, who looks to get it to his right foot, fires, but it's deflected. USA looking dangerous early in the second half. Spoke with U.S. U-20 men's national team head coach Tab Ramos earlier this week. He said the advantage of a July camp is that you can get the European-based players. But the problem is those European players normally aren't in the best of shape. And then during the September-October camps, they're in great shape, but they're not available to be released by their clubs. Nonetheless, players called in for this camp looking very fit and sharp. Garuccio throw. Game has slowed a bit. Tommy Thompson looks to change that. Out on Arce for an Australia throw-in. An absolute perfect evening here in Carson, California at the StubHub Center as the sun just now sets on the NTC Invitational. As you can see, a beautiful pink glow in the sky over the StubHub Center. As Stephen Mock finds Our Mobile, who turns it over to Fernando Arce. Romain Gall. Back and forth it goes. Garuccio looks for Satorio, who commits the foul. And a little sloppiness there shown by the USA. Nice throw in and pass by Australia that didn't amount to anything. Well done by John Requejo. Tab Ramos looking on. Surely to make some substitutions this half. Be interesting to see the moves he makes. Gall looks to go 1-2 with Odai Astaman. Can't. Mock in the middle for Australia. Switches the field. Riley Woodcock gives it away. And now Lyndon Gooch. Paul Ariola. And the ball given back by Canoes. Canoes looks to tackle Mock. Does enough to force an errant pass. Right back to Australia it goes, though. So far, Australia maintaining possession better in the second half than the USA. Australia seem fine with taking their time and waiting, though they need to win this game to win the tournament. Now Gligor finds Mobile, who can't find Borrello. So Odai asked him with the takeaway. Canoes looks to spray the ball, but plays it back to Donovan, back to Canoes. Tommy Thompson can't collect, but there's Lyndon Gooch. Australia moving forward in numbers. Howard Mobile where he's best, one-on-one on the right side. USA helps out. Good team defending there. Caruccio plays it in for Borrello. De Silva can't get to it. And it's out for an Australia throw-in. Nice turn there by Satorio. Dangerous ball, but no young Socceroos there. Canoes for Thompson, who sheds one tackler, two tackler, three tackler. What a run by Tommy Thompson. Can he finish it off? Not so much. Nice defense by Australia, and they look to counter. And now pull it back. Still, very nice run by Tommy Thompson, the San Jose Earthquake homegrown. The bench of the USA is quiet. Nobody is on the sidelines warming up. Australia has two Socceroos getting loose and a tough tackle between Ariola and Garuccio. Gligor sprays the ball wide to the right. Mobile looking to dance. Nothing there. Ref calls another foul on Ariola. It's only a matter of time before we see yellow in this one. And Satorio looking to work 1-2 with Borrelio. Cannot. Cleared out for a corner, however, for Australia. Daniel Da Silva to take. Australia players starting their runs at the top of the box. A nice set play, but offsides, not nice enough. The idea was there. Played out to Garuccio, and he was going to play it back in. Nice job by the USA, keeping their line high and tight.
Ref,
62nd minute. Still 0-0 here at the StubHub Center between USA and Australia in the NTC Invitational. As we see Australia make a substitution. Scott Galloway enters the game, and Riley Woodcock exits. Scott Galloway of Melbourne Victory, 11 games played, 11 started. A lot of experience coming in for the Australia defender. Now we see movement down on the USA sideline. 3 players warming up. As you can see, Benji Lopez, Jesus Vasquez down there getting loose. Cleared away by Stefan, though not very well. The Australia throw-in. Paul O'Con off the bench, yelling at his players to get forward. They need a goal. Tommy Thompson tries to settle it. Cannot, but is fouled in the process. USA ball. We're not seeing some of that speed out of Tommy Thompson we were seeing earlier. But these guys have been working incredibly hard. Ariola now on the left side for Gall, who earns a corner kick for USA. USA with numbers in the box, looking to capitalize off this opportunity. Back post for Arce, and out for a goal kick Fernando Arce, Curly, the tallest USA player on the field at the moment. You could see they were trying to get the ball to him on that play. Australia passing along the back line. Back and forth it goes between these two teams. Game's starting to get a little more tight. Both teams understanding what's at stake here with less than 30 minutes left. Nice flick on by Tommy Thompson, who's working hard and earns a throw-in. Good individual effort by him this evening. Tommy Thompson told us yesterday how privileged he was to be in his first camp and that he wanted to show well. Well, he scored a goal in his first game and he earned the start here in the final game. I would say he's shown well in these two games. Now De Silva for Australia. Arce looks all over him, but the ref allows play on, and Mobile splits two and fires a right-footed shot out for a goal kick. One flash of brilliance and it could be Australia up 1-0. We saw that from Ewer Mobile a couple days ago when he was subbed in late against Chile. And from about 25, 30 yards out, free kick, he dipped the knuckler into the far upper V. It was a beautiful thing to see. Giving Mobile time and space around the top of the box is not a good idea. USA gonna have to tighten it up a little bit if they want to keep a clean sheet. Lyndon Gooch gets it to Tommy Thompson, to Paul Ariola, to Romain Gall. Gets it on his right foot and fires over the crossbar. With that amount of space, USA fans would like to see Gall at least challenge the goalkeeper. Australia starting to press, looking to grab, get on top of second balls, which they did, but Borrello unwisely fires deep from distance. Australia throw in. Just over 20 minutes left for them to find a goal and win the NTC Invitational. Steady does it for the USA. but not scoring a goal is a letdown for this team. Tab Ramos signaling over to the sidelines for a substitution. It looks like will be coming in momentarily. Looks like it's going to be the tall center forward, Andrea Novakovic. And a decent left-footed cross, just a little much there for Borrelio. I think Australia also contemplating subs, as you can see. These legs getting tired for both teams out here. It's been a hard-fought game, especially in the midfield. Arce plays it back for Amick to Canoes. And a beautiful ball there for Gooch. Not quite on target, but a good idea. Australia now looks to push. And Australia also has 2 substitutions ready to come in. As Novakovic makes his way to the scores table as well. Here's Lyndon Gooch trying to fend off his man. Tommy Thompson gets it back to Gooch. And out for a USA throw-in. And here comes substitutions by both teams. Devonte Kloot entering for Australia. Daniel De Silva will exit. And Mark Marino, who scored twice this tournament, will come in for Awer Mobile. So job well done by the USA defense, bottling up Awer Mobile, something Chile and Bermuda were unable to do. Canoes puts Odai Estem in a bad position. Turn it over. Russell Canoes out of Hoffenheim. Was actually the U-17 Hoffenheim captain. Last year's Youth Player of the Year at Hoffenheim. Paul Ariola will be the substitution for Andrea Novakovic, who we saw an immediate impact by him in the Chile game. 2 minutes after he came on in the second half, he scored off a nice set-piece ball by Zach Pfeffer. Back and forth it goes. Nothing threatening for quite some time by either side. Tempers flaring a bit. Now Connor Donovan looks to play that long ball to Novakovic. Who's in the Reading FC program. A bright young talent. See if USA can earn some set pieces or some corners to try and find the head of Novakovic here late in the game. Over the head there for what I asked him, but he recovers well. And there's Haji Gligor with a foul on Fernando Arce. It looks like the ref calls back the foul on Chris what I asked him, and shows a yellow to Joshua Satorio. Satorio of Western City Wanderers has earned one start with the first team. '77th minute, still 0-0 here at the NTC Invitational. Tommy Thompson brings it down, gets it on his left, splits two defenders, wide open net, and a beautiful save by Jordan Thurtle. Two unbelievable efforts. One by Tommy Thompson, the other by goalkeeper Jordan Thurtle. As he splits two defenders, Thurtle recognizes that, quick off his line, smothers the opportunity. Great play by both players. Romain Gall with the corner. Sends a nice ball into the box. Falls to... It's like Gooch on the far post, and like he stubbed his leg on the shot, out for a goal kick. Australia, plenty of room in the midfield to operate. Haji Gligor. And they give it away. Arce finds Gall on the left, who sprays the ball wide, switches the field to Thompson. Thompson has Odai Esteem sprinting down the field. He finds Arce in the box, but defended well by Australia. Nice effort by Donovan, maintaining possession once again. Here's Thompson, and he lays it off. Beautiful looking shot by Lyndon Gooch, once again off the crossbar. It looks like it was deflected off the crossbar, but that's 3 times now Lyndon Gooch has hit the iron. He must be wondering what he has to do to get a goal this evening. I mean, hit the crossbar twice, post once, showing you he can shoot from distance. Here's Romain Gall on the corner, floats it into the box, cleared away for Australia. Roquejo sends it back in. Gligor gives it away to Gall in a bad spot, but his teammates bail him out. Tommy Thompson once again penetrating the Australia defense. Just giving him fits. '80th minute. 0-0 between USA and Australia. Final match of the NTC Invitational here at the StubHub Center in Carson, California. I'm Troy Barty, and thanks for joining us on ussoccer.com this evening. USA having more of the possession late in this game, creating opportunities on frame. Nice work there by Knus as he looks for Odai Astum, who challenged the ball well. And that's a dangerous play there by Lyndon Gooch, and he pays the price for it. Satorio on the other side falls down fairly easily, and ref says play on. That was Russell Knus who took the hard spill. He appears to be all right. And Romain Gall tries to turn, gets taken down by Gligor. Free kick USA. And Australia with another substitution. Haji Gligor will be coming out in place of number 20, Jordan Brown. On the ref's call here. Tab Ramos on the sideline ordering his guys where to set up for this free kick. It appears like they want to run some kind of set play here. Be a good opportunity to chip a ball to the back post and let one of your big center backs go get it. Connor Donovan up there, Michael Amick up there. Everyone's up there for the USA. Requejo and Odai Astum are the only two back. Everyone else is attacking Australia's goal. And it gets whipped in. Defended well by Australia. Australia running out of time if they want to claim the NTC Invitational. Referee Victor Rivas has been busy tonight. American Outlaws trying to root on the US U-20 men's national team with the chant, "I believe." USA has about 7-8 minutes left to try and prove them right. Another USA throw in. And it gets played in to Novakovic. Lays it off to Gooch, who can't maintain possession. And a foul on Romain Gall. Very even first half between these two teams. Safe to say the USA has had better play here in the second half. Nonetheless, still 0-0. But Novakovic looks to change that as he dribbles into the box. Tries to find a teammate, can't. Sends it across the goal mouth, but blocked well by Alessi. Now Australia understanding the moment and what's at stake. Less than 5 minutes to get a win and win the tournament. However, as they press numbers forward, could open up a counter opportunity for the USA. It would almost be a shame not to have a goal in this game with all the opportunities that we've seen tonight. Nice work there by Oda Astum. Russell Knuth issued a yellow card in the 86th minute. And the crowd can sense it. The USA is moments away from claiming the NTC Invitational, trying to root their team on. Back and forth it goes. Who's going to settle first? Australia, but they turn it right over to Requejo, who clears. Throw into the USA. Romain Gall on the far side. Waits for John Requejo. Plays Gall. Gets dispossessed by Jordan Brown. Here's Gall on the wing. Sheds one defender. Excuse me. Here's Gall with the shot over the bar. It's Requejo with the nice individual effort. Requejo dribbling, being patient, finds his teammate who can't hit the target. Romain Gall has had a tough time tonight getting that ball down and trying to hit the target. I'm sure that's something Tab Ramos will have a conversation with him about. Substitution in the 89th minute. Lyndon Gooch comes out. Benji Lopez comes in. Great effort tonight by Lyndon Gooch. On a luckier outing, he could have had 3 goals. Still 0-0 here in the 90th minute. Benji Lopez comes in and gets fouled immediately and is not happy about it. Tommy Thompson showing you some of his physicality on the sideline. And Connor Donovan clears. Off of Novakovic, Australia throw in. Only a couple more chances to go forward for the Socceroos. Ref has indicated 3 minutes of stoppage time. Three minutes for Australia to try and spoil the hosts from winning the NTC Invitational. They have not created very many opportunities in this second half. And Stefan kills a little time. And Novakovic flicks it on. And here comes Australia's last-ditch effort. Let's see how they can get forward. Mock for Garuccio. Nice left-footed pass for Satorio, who commits the foul. Offside, excuse me. With the seconds ticking down as a forward, you cannot afford an offside call. Momentum halted for Australia. And a foul called on Lopez. Australia knows it. Surely this must be their last effort. And they got in a dangerous spot. Defended nicely by USA. Seconds remaining. Here's Australia again. Devontae Kloot couldn't do anything with it. Novakovic looks to hold it up, can't. Tommy Thompson trying to track it down. And that'll do it. The USA has won the NTC Invitational with a draw against Australia 0-0. By goal differential, the USA wins the tournament by 2 wins and 1 draw. Australia also finishing with 2 wins and a draw. Unfortunately, they gave up 1 too many goals. Well, we'll be back here momentarily for a bit of a trophy presentation. Congratulations to both Australia and USA for a great game, a great tournament. Keep it here on ussoccer.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the next presentation of
Welcome back to USsoccer.com's coverage of the NTC Invitational from the StubHub Center, where we've seen USA claim victory with a 0-0 draw against Australia by way of goal differential. Though the final score was 0-0, both teams saw several opportunities. Australia saw their fair chances in the first half, where in the second half, USA clearly the better team. As we see, and here you are. Here's some first half highlights. If you were late to join us here on USsoccer.com, Zach Steffen coming off his line to squander Brandon Borrellio's attempt. Here's a Fernando Arce open net that's cleared off the line by Riley Woodcock. Back and forth it went. Here's Awer Mobile, who sends a ball in the middle that Stephen Mock almost was able to fit into the corner. And again, here's Garuccio. Nice square ball across the face, a goal. But as Roque with the nice block there. As you see, went back and forth all game long. Ariola with a nice cutback pass to Arce, who fires it right at Jordan Thurtle. And the offensive player of the game, undoubtedly Lyndon Gooch, shooting all over the field, hitting the frame 3 times. You could argue Tommy Thompson also in that discussion. Very nice performance by him. No one was able to put the ball in the back of the net, but an exciting 0-0 draw, if there's such a thing. Now you see the U.S. U-20 men's national team collect the NTC Invitational Trophy here midfield at StubHub Center. Jim Morehouse, the presenter. And there you have it. At this moment in time, it does not appear they're worried about the 0-0 result, but yet they won the NTC Invitational, and they should enjoy it. 3 great teams, great competition all week long. And once again, the U.S. U-20 men's national team is your NTC Invitational champion, which wraps up our coverage of the 2014 National Training Center Invitational. Make sure and tune in to USsoccer.com tomorrow, as we'll be back with live coverage of the 2013-14 Development Academy Championships, which will also be here at StubHub Center. The U15-16 championship between the LA Galaxy and Real Salt Lake, which will be a great one, kicks off at 4 p.m. Pacific time, followed by the U17-18 championship between PDA and Bethesda Olney at 7 p.m. On behalf of the entire crew here at US Soccer, thanks for watching tonight's match. We'll see you tomorrow on USsoccer.com. And once again, the USA is the NTC Invitational champions here at the StubHub Center. Have a good night, everyone.